New here at 11, there is a debate in Niagara Falls over open government. Neighbors say their voice simply is not being heard by the mayor, and they want to see a change in policy. Channel 2's Rob Hackford has more for us tonight. And Rob, when did all this begin?
Scott, a group of neighbors at a rally outside Niagara Falls City Hall said this frustration has been building for a couple months, ever since Mayor Robert Restaino started holding consistent special meetings during which there isn't a public comment period. According to the Niagara Falls City Charter, the mayor is well within his rights to call a special meeting of the City Council and does not have to include a public comment period. Although open government experts say usually these types of meetings are saved for emergency or time-sensitive situations. In Niagara Falls, however, there has been one held each month since December. So neighbors hoping to share their point of view on items like using American Rescue Plan funding to demolish a building or comment on the purchase of a new police vehicle, both of which were actual agenda items during a special meeting on May 16th. Well, they haven't had a chance to say anything. On top of that, last month, the council voted 4-1 to cut their regular meetings down from 2 a month to just 1 a month, citing a lack of agenda items. The one holdout was Niagara Falls City Councilman Dante Miles.
Once it began to take place, once it began to seem like it was becoming somewhat culture, I began to speak out against it and I began to boycott it. If it didn't have any time sensitivity and if it didn't have a sense of urgency for me to come, I chose not to come. So, and that's because we weren't allowing the voice of the people to be heard on agenda items that we were voting on that were going to affect them.
No law is being broken. I think it's being bent in a way, and I think the special meetings are being utilized in a way that probably wasn't envisioned. And I think the council has the legal authority to change that if they're willing.
Yeah, if they can come to a consensus. That was Paul Wolf with the New York Coalition for Open Government, who is involved with this group now. As he pointed out, the City Council is very able to change the rules for special meetings. And I asked Councilman Miles if he has spoken with the mayor to work this out in another way. He said he hasn't yet. I did email and call the city for comments on these concerns as well. So far, I have not heard back, but that invitation remains open. In the Information Center, Rob Hackford, Channel 2 News.